That's the first reason for the judgment. God is going to have a judgment day for the wicked, and the 7 years of tribulation will be the outpouring of that judgment. But the second biblical reason prophetically for the tribulation period is God's going to purify Israel, because the Bible says at the end of the tribulation period, when the Messiah, Christ, in the second coming, returns at the end of the tribulation, we find that in Revelation chapter 6 through 19, those chapters of the tribulation, Christ returns, puts his foot on the Mount of Olives. That's a legitimate place. That's not a fictitious prophecy or some analogy. There's no other way to put it but this. The Jews are going to recognize he is the promised Messiah. And sadly, through the tribulation, much of the world's population is going to be wiped off the face of the earth through a series of judgments, more than half the earth, including a lot of Jewish people. They're not going to be exempt from that. But the remnant of Jews that remains, Romans chapter 11, Romans chapter 12, and much of the book of Revelation, Zechariah 14, etc., all of Israel will be saved. So for those who are trying to take an eraser and throw Israel out of the book and throw the Jews out of the book, God's covenant with Abraham, and by the way, God's covenant with Abraham is not only a spiritual covenant, it's a land covenant.